Mick, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Thought I'd pop on. I saw it was. I didn't see anybody live. I hope I'm not interrupting anybody's, but didn't pop on last night, so I thought I'll pop on for a little bit today. Hey, Kathleen, good to see you. So yeah, didn't pop on last night, so I thought let's go live for a little bit, and yeah, um, fun stuff. Uh, um, what was I going to say? So, one, I saw Flytanium made a video where, with Josh, who I really like, explaining their policies much better. And I thought that was really awesome of them. So, kudos to Flytanium for uh, realizing that and doing that. Give them some respect on that. Then, to continue with donuts, I've started doing cake now. I must just be hungry. Um, so, hey, Cat Scratch. So yesterday I met up with Iowa AK. Snowstorm is starting. Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. It's like -10 before wind right now, and like you can just feel it. It sucks. Hey, Clint. So I met up with Iowa AK yesterday. We did a little knife exchange. I was tired, and we decided not to film. You have an original karambit from the era of Indonesian. Very cool. Really? I have had amazing luck with mine. Yeah. Wonder if your detent's just a little tight. Try loosening the pivot a little bit, and that can make a whole big difference on these button locks. Um, but mine's like tuned perfectly, so definitely kind of mess with the pivot a little bit and see what happens. Um, so yeah, IOAK, we were going to surprise each other with a knife, so I picked him up a Concept Raven. I thought he'd like that, and he gave me a Sage 5 in Spy 27. And I'm already looking at scales. Awesome. Yeah, and if it becomes too loose, just slowly tighten it up, and you'll be good to go. But he knows I like Spy 27, and the Sage 5 is cool, so I'm already looking at scales. There's Applied Weapons Tech does some nice ones for it. Thank you, Kathleen. Yeah, the sound it makes and everything. I posted a short on it today. Yeah, and the action is really good on it. So yeah, I was looking at Applied Weapons Tech or something like that. They do scales, and I saw JD got some scales from them, so I might check them out. And then I have an AD 20.5 on the way I picked up. They were $40. DBD, what's up, man? And so yeah, I might pick some Applied Weapons Tech scales up for this, and then I'm looking at some different scales for the 20.5, so that'll be fun. You really need a safe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I hope you guys caught a DVD show this morning. It was really cool. Hey, Douglas. Thank you, DBD. I usually don't pop up on Saturdays, but I really thought today, I didn't get on last night, and I'd pop on today. We're going to do a holiday giveaway Monday at 3 p.m. Central, 3 to 4 in there. Yeah, yeah. I'm glad to be your friend. Hey, Blue, everybody, if I've missed anybody, hello. So, we're going to do a giveaway on Monday for the holiday. There's going to be two giveaways. The member giveaway, they'll get to decide what they want, and then the other one will go to everybody. So I'm super stoked about that. Um, I actually won a knife. I won this on Blade HQ. They were, they go live sometimes, and I popped in for the first time in forever, and right then they picked my name, and I won this. The Gojira, I believe. And then got some fun ones out here. The Premium CMB Predator M390 Titanium. And you can adjust the tension on it. They have a new one coming out I've got on the way called the Lucky. It's a budget knife. It's pretty cool looking. Can't wait to check that out. And of course, if DBD's in here, we got a Clio. I got the copper Clio. He's got that titanium one. One of the best knives there is. No, this isn't a Ned Foss. This is actually a Civivi. It's got really good action. D2. Yeah, the Clio is awesome. Hey, Robo. And then you got to get that plastic cup handles on the... I'm telling you guys, this is so not practical and so much fun at the same time. And on Tenable's website, they actually, not these scales aren't available. But if you're looking for this knife, the Bomber, they actually have some in stock. And they're under $70 for this giant thing. It does have a titanium backspacer and pocket clip. So DVD, check this out. So my friend Iowa AK, he got these scales, and it had like a satin everything else through Going Gear. They did 200 with these scales, and that's it. He knew I would want the scales. So he said, buy a Bomber, we'll do a scale swap. So I bought the Ultim one, and I kept the black hardware and the black blade, and he took the Ultim and put it on the satin. But that Ultim is, it's first of all, it's got a really nice milling, and it's kind of smoked. So it's like, even with all that satin hardware he's got, it's still a little dark. And it's only like $65, I think, for that Ultim. And I'm sure you can snag up a nice discount on that too. Yeah, thank you, Kathleen. Yeah. And these are going for sale like crazy on eBay, but I'm not going to get rid of it. This thing is far too cool, and probably the closest I'll get to a Midgard's Messer anytime soon. So, but it's a whole lot of D2 there. And then, of course, the Concept Kasame. And I got my Olight. Oh, yeah, they got them on there, man. Get them before they sell out. They're going quick. But I know you'll love it. You're just like me. Dude, it reminds me of the mall. Like, those cups were everywhere. Thank you, Robo. Yeah, I've been apparently craving treats. I've been doing donuts and cake and knife guys. I aim to please. But see, here's Loot on today. He should be on a little bit later. I think, oh, MC maybe. He didn't go on last night. I watched Bees last night. That was for the first time in a while, man. Sometimes it's fun to hang out in there. Hey, Bobby, Henry, Ground Fog. Have a good one, DBD. Make sure to snag yourself a bomber. Thanks for popping in, man. I appreciate it. And so there's not a giveaway today. There's a giveaway on Monday. We'll have a members giveaway and an everybody giveaway. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to be cool. There's going to be awesome prizes. There's going to be choices. I think it's going to be a real good one. You fall asleep to Bees? Yeah. He goes pretty late. Javon and Big Fred, don't chill with the late nighters. You're going to have to develop a drug habit to stay up. Yeah. And I always forget when Big Red does the early ones, and I pop in like right at the last minute. But yeah, I know his work schedule is kind of crazy, so but that would be awesome. And what is it? Metal Mondays. I try to stay up for, but they start at like 9 or 9:30, and I'm losing it by then or falling asleep. Used to stream outside. What happened? Well, Bobby, it is -10, and we got a foot of snow on the ground. Hey, Rome, how's it going, man? Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of food lately. Well, a lot of treats. And yeah, -10. Hey, be shady. I'll get back outside. Like, I don't mind that it's like there's snow on the ground. I'm sure you guys will like to see all that. But when it's this cold, there's just no, I mean, you can't even hold the phone, and the battery goes in minutes. Yeah, same here, Henry. I would rather complain about the heat any day of the week than the winter. I don't know if I'm made to be a winter person, but that's where I am right now. So that's what I do. But I dream of warm weather all winter. Fred, good to see you, my friend. Oh, I'm sorry, man. It was transposed? I have been doing that a lot lately. I don't know if I getting weird in my age or if I have dyslexia. I don't know. I'm glad it made it to you. I'm glad Kathleen's made it to her. I sent one to Broadcast EDC. Him and I did a knife trade. I sent him a fixed blade, and he sent me the pony stout. So good trade all around. I think he got a really good deal. I got something that I normally would not be able to find. So I'm pretty stoked about it. Favorite pocket knives these days. A few years back, it was like $20. Didn't see it at the time. The San Renumu 7010. I'll have to look that one up. It's not standing out to me right away, but yeah, I'll have to look that one up. And then, as I was saying, I did a knife exchange with a friend of mine, and I got a Sage 5 and Spy 27. He knows me far too well. And so what's everybody got in the pockets today? And Shay hit 250 followers, so he's doing a giveaway. I think he has a video posted. You just go comment on. And I think he's doing that Monday night. So lots of giveaways. Yeah, I'm glad. I am so happy it's back. I am. That's why I'm so surprised. I had so many issues with so many packages, and that is my fault. I haven't. I don't think I've done that before, but I'm always on top, and I like to keep track, much like you, Fred, of where the packages are. And then, Kathleen's was showing that it wasn't moving, and then there was yours, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till Christmas is over. It's just so much lag and the post office. I will say this though, the post office. First of all, we have like a mail. We don't have them at each house. There's like a centralized thing you go down to. So I get my packages that way through the UPS, and Amazon delivers to my door. Well, what drives me nuts is UPS and FedEx won't take it to my door. They leave it at the garage. But my cameras are at a weird angle and they always leave it in this little tiny corner so I can't see it. And then at this time of year, that means I got to get my coat on. I got to go outside to get it. Just leave it at my door. Yeah, they probably either didn't scan it or it was slow or something. Defiant 7, Talos, and Stonewash Magnica. Nice. Yeah, there was one number also transposed on that, Fred. Because I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, I sent him the number. Let me see if it's different. And I copied it and pasted it, and then entered and said it had like been delivered like just minutes before I typed it in. So I'm glad that made it too. The Demco Armiger, nice. But yeah, I was like maybe trying to keep track of a lot of things, and then extra ordering of stuff for the holidays. Trying to do as much local shopping this year, holiday wise. There's just not, you can't get everything. Just because the local USPS is trash in Eugene. Hey, old school rocker. Hope you're having an amazing day as well. And I can't really complain. I mean, I complain a lot about like once it's in transit, but locally, they're almost to the minute on delivery every day. And then I hear like KC say he only gets his mail twice a week because they just don't deliver it to him. And that would drive me nuts. Is loot on later? And are you going to go for 3 weeks in a row on a win? Will it be 3? Thank you, Adventure 50. Much appreciation on that. And once again, we're going to have the big giveaway for the holiday on Monday at 3 p.m. Central. So come and hang out. And it's kind of fun popping in on a Saturday. It's so cold. I don't want to go anywhere. I'm going to have to. Like 30 is fine, 20 sucks. But when it's the high is -10 before wind. So then on the wind makes it like -30. Ugh. But yeah, it's cold. It usually doesn't get we usually don't get this much snow or this much cold so fast. But man, it hit. We got a foot of snow on the ground and uh yeah, I'm watching people outside. It's crazy. I don't know if you've ever seen those like people do those science experiments in the cold places where like if you take a glass of water and throw it outside, it'll freeze and hit the ground as ice. That's what it is right now. You can do that right now here. It's crazy. Hey, Donnie, good to see you. I knew I was forgetting something. I got to put these prize out. Winter Snow Watch tonight? Yeah. You got a vanity from Amazon and the mirror was broke. Oh, man. That sucks. I hate it when that happens. Or like you're missing a part and it's like one of the last parts or bolts that you don't have. I've had that happen before. I'm thinking about redoing some stuff in my office. So one time a year to be jealous of Arizona. 72 and sunny. Oh man. Greg, what's up? Yeah, 4 degrees there, and we got -10 right now, and it's one of those things like if you've never experienced this much cold, like if you're within like 5 feet of a window, you feel it. See, I'd rather have the heat. I don't know, but but yeah, so it's interesting to see like it doesn't even phase some people. I can't stand it though. But that's why I call this G10 season. Because if I was out carrying titanium or aluminum or something, it would stick to my hand if I didn't have gloves on. Uh, yeah, so waiting for a quote back on the pry bars and lots of cool stuff coming in. Um, hey, Dwayne, and you got the day off, right? It's always nice to see. See, I got like the skin. So, um, you know those people who like look outside and they get sunburn? Not me. I never burn. I just tan. I just get darker. I don't know what it is. Some sort of genetics. So I would just rather be in the heat. I can be fine with that. Um, when I first started getting tattoos, actually, I used to wear a hoodie year round so that they wouldn't fade. And then one day I just gave up. Don't burn because you keep your ass out of the sun. Well, that's true. I did spend a lot of time outdoors this summer though, so I was really happy about that. But I'm gonna try to find some new places to go hiking maybe. Once it's if it's 30 degrees, I'm good to go. But like when it's -10, it my mustache. So like when you're breathing, the hot air that comes out of your nose forms icicles on my mustache when it's this cold. It's crazy. I'll take a picture sometime. Yeah, it's kind of the way I've been. Uh, See, so my neighbor lives in Florida. Well, let me put it this way. My neighbor lives in her Iowa house a week a year. So her sister's over here shoveling for her. Uh, she has snow removal companies, but we got an inch this morning, and if it's not over an inch, nobody shovels. So it's a whole weird thing. They put these little poles to block off so that they can tell where your driveway is and stuff. It's a whole thing. You can always later, but you can only remove so many clothes before they call the police. That's why I don't go anywhere. Adventure 50, I can just take it all off. Now my family might get mad, but that's another story. Well, they don't bother me outside, Kathleen. It's they say the more sun, like if you got sunburned or tanned a lot, they will fade faster. So the less sun they get, the more fresh or newer they look. Hey, have a good one, Be Shady. We'll talk to you later. Yeah. The London starter pack. Yeah. Um, so let's see here. What we got on the way? We got this week will be fun. We got concept tool on the way. It's like a whole bunch of tools all in one kind of thing. Take a a deep dive into the Spyderco. Videos for this will be coming. All sorts of different stuff. Oh, the new CMB I have on the way. Stoked about that. Looking into getting some scales, so maybe I'll do some videos with scale changes. Some of the knives I've really liked this year, we'll definitely be diving into. And more art. And of course, we have a giveaway on Monday. Yeah. And let's see here. I'm going to try to message. I've never talked to them before, so I don't know what my chances are. I'm going to message CRKT and see if I can get one of those folding hatchets. I really want to see how well they work. But yeah. Oh, and so today, if you guys were on Instagram, Josh from Flytanium, who I really like, he I was surprised because he. Oh, that's cool. That's what Shane from Tack Knives does. I don't know anything's coming until it shows up, and I'm like, oh, what's this? Flytanium made a video today. They posted that said, "Hey, we hear there are, our policies aren't quite clear, so let's clear them up." And they did a video where they did. So much respect to them for that. Should take a Dremel and do some art on my Olight. That's a good idea. I do have the tools for my Dremel. I'm always looking for a reason to do that. Hey, Ron Crow, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. And are you going live today, Ron? I hope I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. I'd have to figure out what I want to put on the O-light. A big old donut. How to pop out the inlays on the slugger and make new ones. Dude, do it. So here's the thing that happened to me. I had it out the other day, and I didn't even have it very high. I had it like this high up, and I dropped it. Oh, awesome! 3 months, Adventure 50. Thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that so much. And I'm gonna keep pumping out all the stuff I can. So Donnie, oh man, I don't have mine right here. The scale popped out. Actually, one of the I guess issues that Casey had, he had the same thing. They only have about this much glue holding those on. So if you get, say, a small pry bar or anything, you can pop those scales, those G10 scale inlays out super easy. Yeah, it just popped off. The glue dried off. So if you get anything to go under there, it's going to pop off super easy. And then you can just, Gorilla Glue them back on after you're done messing with them. Because I like that they're grippy, but I want to do something a little bit more flat or patterned. So since it popped off, I was like, that's probably something I'm going to kind of goof around with and see if I can do something fun on it. So definitely go for it, man. It won't hurt anything. So it's just a very thin layer of G10 over stamped aluminum. So like there's no hole or anything. It's just stamped aluminum. Oh yeah, you should be able to pop them out pretty easy. So yeah, and I will. I'll do that, and I'll make a video or something. Shane will probably dig it. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Shane from Tack Knives. He's a cool guy. One thing I do like is, so he sends stuff every now and then, but he doesn't send everything to everybody. Like sometimes so and so gets this, and I don't, or sometimes I get this and so doesn't. But he doesn't tell me he's shipping it. It just shows up in my mail, and then he has a note inside of the box about what it is and why he designed it. So I think that's really cool. And the dude is full of designs. Like, he talks about his designs or one that he has in the works, but secretly he's got 5 more going that we don't know about. And then he just sends them out and is like, hey, surprise, I'm dropping a 9-inch OTF today. Oh yeah, he does some really cool stuff. He started with a whole bunch of budget stuff, and then he started moving over to his designs and premiums. Um, yeah, so he likes to do OTFs. He does really interesting designs. He does fixed blades, kind of the whole spectrum. And what's funny is the easiest way to get a hold of him is he goes on Whatnot like 4 days a week and just message him on there, and that's where he will respond. Oh yeah. Um, the OTFs he does are so smooth. I don't know how he gets them done that way, but Super smooth. Yeah, and the price I think is really good. He doesn't overprice stuff at all. Anything he might underprice himself. Let's see here. Yeah, I pulled the Clio out. I haven't had this out in a while, and it's one of my favorites. I usually just toss it in as a fifth pocket kind of deal. Oh, that's good to hear. I always like to know what other people's experiences are. But this copper Clio is one of my favorites. S90V copper. They also offer it in titanium, and they have them on sale right now. I think they're like under 150 for S90V. That's a pretty good deal. And let's see here. Hey, Mad Yako, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Talking about some stuff. I got my pry bars Donnie made, and I think what I'm going to do is wrap the jigging all the way around this side. I think that's what I'm going to do. And we've got the Civivi Gojira. It's kind of a medium size. You can get all your fingers on there, but and just got the Sage 5 yesterday. Trade with a friend, so or a holiday swap with a friend, Christmas. Just going through some stuff and that I'd pop on and hang out. Hope you guys are all having a good Saturday. Gonna go run some errands a little bit later, and it is so freezing. Yeah, it's kind of nice popping on a Saturday and seeing everybody. I didn't see anybody live at the time, so I am. I'm thinking. I mean, I like these lightweight ones, but I was looking at is it Applied Weapons Tech has some really nice. They're aluminum and Cerakoted, and they have some patterns in them. I was kind of looking at those because JD Daily Gear Guide he recently picked some up, and they looked really nice. For a different Spyderco, but they have them for the Sage 5, and you can pick from like 10 different colors. And I was kind of thinking that might be kind of cool to do. I do like the wire pocket clips, though, so I don't think I'll change that. I'll keep that on there. And I haven't decided about a backspacer yet. Oh, considering some micarta ones. That'd be nice. But yeah, I got this, and then I have a 20.80, 20.5 coming in. And I was looking at a different brand for that, and everybody gave them 5 stars from this one company, so I might have to check them out. So that would be cool. Way of the Knife. I was checking them out. I didn't see a bunch, but maybe I was looking on the wrong spot. I'll go check them out again later today. That's a good idea. Thank you for that. Let's see here. Yeah, I always see like videos of the stuff they have, and it always looks really awesome. I know they do a lot of really cool customizations. But yeah, I'm thinking Luke's probably going to be on later. MC, he wasn't on last night, I don't think, so maybe he'll be on later. And then all sorts of people on. So, giveaway is Monday, 3 p.m. Central. Come hang, win some prizes. Feel free to let your friends know, or if you want better chances, don't let them know. But we're 11 away from 2,500. That's kind of cool. I don't check the numbers very often. I try not to like dive into that thought process, but like I kind of notice when big ones are coming up, and so we're really close to 2,500, and I thought that was really cool. So, yeah, that's all the info I got, and I should probably stop putting off running my errands. So, all right, yeah, I hope he does. I did briefly talk to him last week. You know, he's there. I think he's just got a lot going on, and if he doesn't pop on, I'll definitely. I've got all notifications turned on for you, so I'll pop in and check it out. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. And oh, if Mad Yako's in here, I just picked this up, and I did it on a trade. I might need to get myself some wax. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'll be on Monday, maybe tomorrow if I see an open slot and I have time. But definitely Monday we'll do the giveaway. And yeah, I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Later.